That's right, Braden and Savannah. The current policy at Eastern is you have to smoke 15 feet from the building. That's about where I'm standing right now. Student Joe Kottmeyer says although the ban might help, it also could be difficult to enforce.
I don't know if you'd be able to give tickets to everybody that you see smoking a cigarettes. I just really don't see how you could enforce it on a campus.
The proposed bill would ban smoking on all properties belonging to state-supported universities. Eastern's campus includes various areas where smoking is allowed, but Eastern student Billy Kopp says some people will just light up anywhere, regardless of the signs.
Just flick cigarettes as you're done with them, but I feel like if you don't want the ban to happen, you should at least respect the designated smoking areas.
Illinois State Representative Ann Williams says she hopes the ban would reduce students' exposure to secondhand smoke, and Kottmeyer thinks that's a good idea.
They banned them in restaurants and stuff like that, and it made it a better environment, even in bars where people are drinking. It made it a better environment for all those people, so I don't see why it wouldn't do the same thing if you're on a college campus.
Other universities in Central Illinois, including Illinois State and the University of Illinois, have made their own smoking policies. In Charleston, I'm Maggie Hockenberry for WEIU Newswatch.
I have been out all morning taking care of the sidewalks and you know, the thoroughfares through this campus.
Students were given tours of Eastern's campus, but they weren't outside very long. Bailey Angeles traveled from Orland Park, and she says Eastern did a good job keeping students dry.
They try to keep us inside as much as they can, and if we're walking outside, it'll just be like a couple feet to the next building.
School officials say that over 1/3 of the students expected to attend did not, but they were happy with the turnout of over 1,200.
Hey, it's another 3 to 5 inches after you've had 60 or whatever they've had up there. I thought that many people would still make the trip, and indeed that was the case.
The school even had their largest number of unregistered attendees ever. Eastern's interim admissions director Lou Hankins says he couldn't have hoped for a better turnout.
Eastern-friendly atmosphere that we're trying to show today. And I think we've done it, even with the weather.
In Charleston, I'm Maggie Hockenberry for WEIU Newswatch.
Tossing it up and just letting it drop and just being abusive to it real bad, and it was just uncalled for.
This is what a Mattoon resident says he saw Michael Schutz doing to his little dog, a pug beagle mix that's now known as Perdroia. But that's not all. He says the dog was punched, choked, and spun around on its leash. A call was made to police about a week ago, and that's when Michael Schutz was arrested and charged with animal cruelty. Authorities say the dog was taken to the Coles County Animal Shelter to heal.
On December 2nd, Ryan Livingston, one of my drivers, received a night call about a guy that had abused a dog. Mattoon PD requested our assistance to take the dog into our facility.
Coles County Animal Rescue Director Julie Dieter says she sees a lot of abuse cases, but this one stands out. She says Perdroia was malnourished and suffering from bruises and paw burns. The animal had been standing for long periods of time in her own urine, but the pug mix is on the road to recovery thanks to Dieters and her family.
She was only 10.2 pounds at the time. She's now 11.10, just in a week's time. She was very timid, very scared. She has come out of it.
Dieter says Perdroia is friendly, and she can't believe someone could do that to a defenseless animal. Her husband Ned has also taken a liking to the rescued pup.
She was right by my side. Once I got home, she followed me everywhere I went, and she ate a lot. She was eating a lot. She's a real nice dog.
Right now, sending Perdroia to a good home will have to wait. She needs more time to heal.
She's coming home with me every night. She's getting pretty attached to our family, so if the ride home comes along, I'd like to see her go to a good home.
A dog's just like a kid. They don't need to be mistreated or anything like that.